Maavybooks getting started with creditors. Creditors are the ones to whom the firm has to pay a certain amount for the services received by a firm from them, especially purchases. Maavybooks make it really simple to manage and keep track of the creditors. In this video, we will learn how to manage the creditors in Maavybooks. To view creditors, click on Creditors button in Dashboard. You can also use sidebar to navigate to the creditors. On Creditors book, we can see charts showing summary of all your creditors along with payments and dues. Under Creditor Payment Summary section, we can see the summary of every creditor transaction. Under Creditor Summary section, we can also see the amount due, paid, and balance from each transaction. To record the payment paid to creditor, click on Pay button under Creditor's Payment Summary beside the transaction you want to pay the payment to. You will be redirected to Creditor Pay page. Here you can simply record the payments to your creditor by filling the few details. Transaction number is a unique number generated by Maavybooks for your every transaction. This makes it really easy to record, view, edit, and delete transactions in Maavybooks. Enter the date of your transaction, then select the type in which the payment is paid. This can be either cash or bank. Then select bank in case the type is bank. If your bank is not shown in select bank box, you can simply edit by visiting Add Bank section in Bank Book. Then enter the amount paid along with the interest charge or discount allowed any on the payment. The total amount will be automatically calculated. Enter the particular including the details of the payment transaction. We check all the details entered by you, although it can be edited afterwards, but checking it before submitting is a good practice. Now click on Submit button. If all details are filled correctly, you will be redirected to Creditor Note. Here you can either print your creditor note or send it to others using Share ID. Share ID is a unique feature of Maavybooks that enables fast transferring and recording of transactions without much efforts. It will be shared as data payment for other businesses and will be shown under Debtors Received. You just need the Share ID to share the creditor notes instantly. Congrats, you have successfully added your creditor payment paid in Creditors. You can view a payment under Report section of Creditor Book. You can also view the history of your creditor payments recorded along with the date and time of the transaction under the History section of Creditor Book. Also, you can view your Sent Creditor Notes under Sent Creditor Notes section of Creditor Book. They will be recorded as data payments for others. And you can view all the creditor notes received using Share ID under the Receipt section of Creditor Book. They were initially recorded as debtor payments in others' books. You can add the receipt transaction in your creditor book by clicking on the Add button in the Receipt section beside the transaction you want to add to your creditor transaction. You just have to click the button and the transaction will be automatically added to your creditor reports without any requirement of re-entering the complete same data. You can also check that if the creditor notes sent by you using Share ID are being recorded by the other individual or firms as your debtor's payment. In the Head of History section of Creditor Book, all the sent creditor notes being recorded and accepted by other parties as their debtor payments transaction will be seen here. This will make it easy to keep track of all your transactions with other individuals and firms. Editing creditor payment paid transactions. Editing the creditor payment paid transaction is also very simple in Maavybooks. Just go to Report section of Creditors Book and click on Edit. You can see the pre-filled form with all your details. Change the details you want to edit and then click on Submit button. You will be redirected to Creditor Note page. You can again print this creditor note or share it using Share ID. Deleting a creditor payment transaction is again simple. Just go to Report section under Creditor Book, click on Delete button beside the transaction you want to delete. A dialog box appears. Click Yes if you want to delete this transaction. The transaction will be deleted from your creditor reports. You can check history of all your initial entries, updations, and deletions under the History section of the Creditor Book. Hope this tutorial helped you managing creditor payments in Maavybooks Creditor Book. Happy accounting journey ahead!